Welcome to my channel. Today we've got my husband with me and he'll be sharing with you his top 8 designer fragrances for life. So these are more on an affordable side, and I think these are just the ones that you can find in any store basically.
So should we do it? 3, 2, 1, let's do this. So hello, welcome to Monica's channel. Subscribe for fragrance videos, but I'm a guest today and I'll start with this fragrance. I think I have my own way of describing fragrances, by the way, Monica.
Okay.
Once I was preparing for this video and thinking about how am I going to describe those fragrances, I always have this image, like how I feel like who is this person, how he looks like.
That's a good one.
What is he doing now wearing this fragrance? And they are from my... yes, to number 1, which is the most favorite of all time designer fragrances.
But this is not. This
number
is
8 is Aquaporum from Bulgari, and this is on. My favorite designer fragrances list because I use it every day going to the gym. So it's not something I would wear like going to a shop or just going out. So I wouldn't use it. I think you would easily go for it. Like this would be a good fragrance for like a daily usage. But for me, it's just this is fresh,
very fresh,
clean,
like freshy.
I just got out of the shower, so that's how I want to be perceived in the gym.
You don't want to smell like the one guy that we have at our gym. He's massive, but he smells so bad every time.
Yeah.
So like, you don't want to be that person.
You could get a shower before. Like if you have that problem, just even get a shower even before going to the gym.
Yeah.
But anyway, So I want if somebody is going to smell. If somebody is going to smell me in the gym, I want to be smelled nice. Obviously, if I have a really hard workout and I'm like sweating.
But this one, it smells really good on the skin, even if you're sweating, I feel like, because of the saltiness.
I think so.
And that's why it just
even at the end of the workout, I'm like, it still smells.
Yeah, it's perfect. And it's very marine-like. It's basically like a sea god.
That's right. Yes, she's good with notes and stuff. I have no idea what's inside, but that's
good though, because then like most people have no idea what notes are in.
It's an ideal gym fragrance for me. I also use other one, but it's from it's non-designer, so I'm not going to share it.
If you want a niche version, then leave a comment down below.
Leave a comment below and give thumbs up for this next fragrance, which is from Hermes, and it's called Tech de Hermes.
This is the Eau de Toilette.
Eau de Toilette version.
Yes.
Oh, very dry fragrance. I love this. It's quite mature smelling fragrance, very classy. So whenever I want to feel this way,
this one is so magical.
It's very good. I don't know what to say more about this. It's very classy and
it's a vetiver scent. It smells like the ground with spices,
very masculine,
very fresh, but not in a typical freshy way, I would say. It's got some citruses there. It just smells very expensive, like Hermes, like anything from Hermes, and it's just like one of those fragrances that you can have for the rest of your life, I feel like. It's just, and
it's not going to get
classic.
Outdated.
No,
absolutely
it's so
not.
good.
We spent a lot of time on the first fragrance, so now let's speed it up a little bit. Number 6 is Tom Ford Woodwood. This, by the way, this list is very hard for me. Placing this at the bottom of the list was easy because this is just a gym fragrance, so that was easy. But now all the rest are amazing fragrances. I'm super pumped about every single one of them.
And you wear them all the time.
Yes, like I could put this on number 1, like maybe not number 1, number 2. Like
we've got so many fragrances, and you can tell like all of these fragrances have been used a lot. We've got hundreds. And it's, you just love using them.
I love wearing this with my leather jacket, which you always see on this bureau when I show the bottles. This is the best with that jacket. Smells, let me just...
spray it. It's so versatile.
Oh my God.
Yeah. This is one of my favorites. It's so spicy and dry and woody. And I think if you want to smell super masculine, that's the DNA to go for. Just, this is amazing. The only problem is that it doesn't last. Like,
I wish it would last longer, yes. But if you spray a lot of it, you'll be fine.
Yeah, but you need to respray, I would say, after 6 hours to have that, scent bubble if you really want to be smelled. But it's an amazing scent, and you got compliments from it from strangers, which is amazing.
Oh god, another one. This is number 5, isn't it? Yes, it's number 5.
Look at that usage.
Yes, all of them are used a lot.
Yes.
L'Homme Idéal from Eau de Parfum from Guerlain.
And we need to buy the black one too, because you love that one.
Oh yes, it was really good.
And I love it too.
Whenever I want to feel, this is good for a little bit cooler days for me.
Definitely. It is like a transitional fragrance, kind of, but could be worn in the winter too.
Yeah, 100%.
But it is not too heavy, you want to eat it, but I love about this fragrance that it still has got that freshness to it. Yeah, I know. Yeah, cinnamon. This is like, yeah.
And if you're a guy and you want to impress a woman, if you would be wearing this, like she would love to be so close to you, and she would like to just eat you up.
Yeah, it's just a very Moorish fragrance. You want to like eat it. And it's a fragrance that now it's more popular, but it's not, like, if you're not into fragrances, you wouldn't buy it. So it's a good one to impress somebody and not smell like everybody else.
Number 4.
We've got
Bentley for Men Intense.
It's kind of not designer, it's car manufacturer, but it's still at that price point, so we wanted to include it.
And it's, for me, amazing winter fragrance. Whenever I want to feel like something is like almost cuddling me, it's just
it's
surrounding me like a warm scarf. It's and also so tasty. They have something similar.
Something
both
but
like,
this one is a bit like heavier
and it's
more
thick, and I love this. I love fragrances that are very prominent.
And this one, it projects like crazy, so it's good, and you can get it for really affordable. I got mine from Fragrance Mix, and I always link to them because I love saving money on fragrances.
That's why most of my favorite fragrances from niche sector are very thick, prominent, very strong. And this smells like it.
And you love, because he loves Dries van Noten by Frederic Malle, a fragrance that has been discontinued, and I bought this for my birthday for myself. Well, with a gift voucher for somebody. He's like, oh, I don't want to use yours, so he uses this because it's got that similar feeling. So he's
similar
like,
feeling,
yeah.
It's not the same. You can tell there's more quality here, but for the price, this amazing.
Yeah, very amazing.
Just you have.
So you'll smell like you spent so much money on a fragrance, but you really haven't. So good tip.
Yeah.
The next fragrance is,
oh my Lord,
we have repurchased this one. So this one, already a bottle has gone.
Yes.
That's why.
So number 3 is a fragrance from Montblanc, and it's called Explorer. You guys, most of you know this fragrance.
It's so good.
It's so good. It's a no-brainer every day.
Did you wear it yesterday to the cinema?
I'm not sure. I wore
Creed
Aventus.
Yeah, I couldn't distinguish which one it was.
Everybody will love this. It's just whenever
it's like a no-brainer.
Whenever I'm going for a trip to Poland in a couple of days, or I'm now when you're watching this video, and I'm taking this one with me, and I know that people that I will be visiting, they will love this fragrance.
It's like a crowd pleaser. Everybody loves it, men, women. And it's quite versatile. It's a bit casual, but it's versatile. You can still get away with wearing it to a bit more like formal occasions, if you will.
And it's all year round. I would say you can wear it every season.
Super fresh, transparent, I would say, and super duper masculine. Super duper masculine.
And this is a good fragrance for extroverted people. I am introverted, that's why number 1. A little teaser is very like it suits me because I believe it smells like an introvert. This smells like an extroverted guy who's bubbly, who's chatty, who is very confident, who has a good career, and he's just like outgoing. That's how it smells like. That's how the person that I see behind this fragrance.
Definitely.
Boom, number 2. I said boom like Brummy accent, Brummy local Birmingham accent. Number
Next
2
up.
is L'Eau de Chanel.
The
From
love
Chanel,
of my
Eau
life.
de Parfum. Monica obviously introduced me to this fragrance, like every single one of those fragrances. But this one was one of the first fragrance that Monica introduced me to. No, number
This
one.
was
Number
the
one.
second fragrance I bought.
Number 1 on this list is.
Zakrztusiłam się jeżiną.
Oj. No, you didn't introduce me to my number 1. Number 1.
And number
I found
1,
myself.
you introduced me to your number 1.
There you go. Oh yeah, it's just such a good, well done Chanel. It's just this fragrance is amazing.
They have just created a winner. I think nobody can hate it. Again, a mass pleaser, crowd pleaser fragrance. And this one is more formal, for example, than like something like Montblanc Explorer. And it's got that name of like Chanel. If you're like just getting into fragrances, you're like, oh, I've got a Chanel fragrance. You know, but some people do think like that. And I think it has got this like, oh, you're wearing Bleu de Chanel. I love it.
This smells to me very European. For you Americans, this guy is wearing a turtle
neck.
How do you say it? Yes, turtleneck, and it's looks quite classy. He looks after himself.
Like a French gentleman or an Italian gentleman. It does smell very classy.
And you can't say smelling Bleu de Chanel. It's like, oh, what was that? I don't like this fragrance. That's impossible.
No.
Impossible.
This is one of the first men's fragrances that I like truly fell in love with. I remember smelling it at the airport and just, especially the Eau de Parfum, and grabbing Matty, being like, hey, try this on because I love it so much.
And number 1, get ready for this because this will change your life. But you've heard me saying about this before, so anyway, Dolce Gabbana Aquaporum.
And somebody said actually to the comments I read that they have purchased it and they totally get what I mean, that it like feels kind of 90s, but not in a vintage bad way, but like the good old fragrances used to smell like. It's like YSL La Nuit de l'Homme and all of these, like it just smells so good.
Smells clean. It smells
calming,
but
lavender.
this guy, he's a loving guy. He's a loving, kind. He listens to you, but he's also confident. He's not a pushover. He's just this introverted, amazing person. This just describes me. Yeah, that's
basically. It has got a tobacco note, which is very masculine, but in a soothing way. This whole fragrance, it's very soothing and kind of you want to cuddle the person you're with. Very cuddlesome fragrance.
And I have tons of memories with this one also. So I know there is a personal attachment here. This is now probably the most common opinion about this fragrance. I'm gonna say more people would love from this list. Let's say this than this one.
It's more specific, tiny bit more specific.
Or more people would love Bleu de Chanel than this one. I've heard some of you guys were saying that this smells like a baby powder or something.
It has got that powderiness, but I think if you love fragrances from the niche sector, like for example Rehab by Initio, it's got that same soothing baby powder-esque vibe to it. It's just lovely, but more on a designer budget. And this for dates, I mean, this is so magical.
that's very good for evening time.
So
100%.
Give Matty a thumbs up for visiting us here on the channel. Subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you all again very soon. Or maybe we will. You never know.
Bye.